What is remote work? Remote work refers to employees working from a location other than the employer's central office. Such settings could include an employee's home, a co-working or other shared space, or a private office outside the traditional corporate office building. Why is working remotely so common? The COVID-19 pandemic, which compelled many firms to swiftly transition from a traditional face-to-face work environment to a wholly remote workforce for health and safety reasons, has increased its popularity and benefits. While working remotely has many advantages, such as shorter commutes and lower overhead, there are also specific difficulties. While there isn't a single right approach to working remotely, the following are 5 best practices to set yourself up for success. Establishing trust across distance involves creating a remote team environment and fostering trust. Teamwork is essential, whether in person or virtual. Managers must build cooperative, communicative teams invested in each other's success. Since human beings are social, establishing trust within a virtual workforce is crucial for a company's success. Creating this connection without a shared office is challenging, but not impossible. The key is understanding the different forms of trust and how deliberate actions can help them develop and flourish. Cognitive, predictable, and emotional trust are all essential to foster in a remote work setting. Cognitive trust is believing your colleagues are reliable, while regular in-person interactions require predictable trust. Emotional trust, on the other hand, is rooted in mutual care and concern, forming the basis of successful virtual collaboration. To promote successful virtual collaboration, it's important to encourage team members to familiarize themselves with each other's work habits, routines, and preferences. This can cultivate trust from a distance. Creating rules and regulations, or R&R, is crucial. If guidelines are not established, remote teams can quickly become desynchronized, leading to missed deadlines, misunderstandings, lack of trust, legal issues, uncertainty, and unfairness. These issues can soon cause a divide and contribute to the Great Resignation phenomenon. It is essential to have a policy on remote work as part of your onboarding process to ensure that every employee is on the same page. Setting clear expectations and standards facilitates a robust and positive working relationship between employers and employees. To achieve this, conduct frequent launch sessions where the team familiarizes themselves with company policies and collaborates effectively on common objectives, roles, resources, and norms. During these sessions, establish explicit and healthy communication standards and strong work ethics in professionalism, communication, timeliness, punctuality, and self-discipline. This will create a safe and secure virtual team environment. The main objectives are encouraging inclusion, ensuring psychological safety in voicing problems, and fostering a sense of connectedness even from a physical distance. However, a single launch is not enough. Regular relaunches, perhaps monthly or quarterly, are necessary to realign the R&R adjustments. During these check-ins, the team can discuss concerns, monitor progress, and modify agreements as needed. Leaders must be role models during launch and relaunch gatherings to guarantee good work ethics. Overcoming cultural gaps often begins with a sound grasp of expectations, which is frequently the foundation of a culture of trust. While working remotely presents a distinct advantage, it also presents difficulties navigating a more intricate cultural environment. If not addressed, coworker cultural differences can cause miscommunication, destroy trust, and impair performance. Gaining insight into psychological distance is essential to overcoming these disparities. Team members with diverse cultural origins may experience emotional and cognitive disconnection from one another, akin to strangers passing on a city street. This mental detachment creates division among the team by encouraging an us versus them mindset. Global leaders or individuals must encourage empathy among team members to lessen the psychological distance and combat this. Language is one effective technique. Establishing English as the primary language and setting clear guidelines for its use bridges cultural gaps in the workplace and promotes effective communication, teamwork, and diverse perspectives. Leaders must support fluent English speakers and foster cross-cultural understanding through mutual adaptation and respectful management in remote work environments. Digital tools for collaborating on remote work are constantly improving. One of the main challenges of remote work is the lack of mutual understanding, shared context, and assumptions often present in face-to-face interactions. Companies with successful remote teams like Sococo and Remo invest in top-notch technologies to support their employees. These technologies include remote desktops, mobile devices, high-speed broadband, reliable and user-friendly applications, and other tools tailored to business needs. Some of these tools even allow for eye contact, facial expressions, and vocal cues, which can help create a stronger sense of connection between colleagues. Customizable digital workspaces, easy file sharing, and the ability to join virtual conversations with colleagues all help create a feeling of presence and spontaneous interaction, similar to a physical office. Understanding the distinct attributes of various communication technologies can benefit remote teams. Promoting a blend of professional and casual interactions and strategically utilizing digital tools can result in more effective and meaningful collaboration. Boosting productivity is, most importantly, a major concern for business leaders. Half of all business leaders worry and believe that workers become less motivated and productive when they work from home. Burnout may result from a decrease in productivity brought on by loneliness and a blurring of the lines between personal and work life. Workers can miss the face-to-face interaction and prompt assistance of working in a real office. A McKinsey study reveals that 87% of workers prefer working remotely to working in an office, notwithstanding reservations from some managers, leaders, or supervisors. As the number of remote workers rises and they are expected to provide high-quality work, the need to create sustainable and healthful ways to support them is increasing. Studies indicate that when handled skillfully, working remotely boosts output. Research from organizations like Cisco, Sun Microsystems, and CTRIP has consistently demonstrated that remote employees outperform those in offices. It is imperative to deliberately cultivate a culture of consistent communication and teamwork by emphasizing performance rather than merely the number of hours worked. It's critical to monitor the tasks that workers finish and the deadlines they fulfill. Leaders must clearly and consistently communicate their team members' roles, duties, and expectations, especially those working remotely. Regular, positive, and constructive feedback can help keep remote team members motivated and on task. Leaders must encourage constructive disagreement and discussion as opportunities for growth and creativity. Cultivating a culture of psychological safety can be achieved by creating structured and unstructured opportunities for informal bonding, while making room for respectful disagreement. To bridge the gap between physical and remote work, foster team identity and common goals. Provide resources, confidence, and encouragement for success. Create an environment of independence, involvement, and excellence. Implement a flexible work schedule, eliminate unproductive meetings, and offer mental health days. Provide support and tools for welcoming workspaces. Finally, remote work has both advantages and disadvantages. Virtual teams need clear objectives, rules, trust, and effective leadership to succeed. With the right approach, remote teams can thrive in the evolving workplace. Thank you for watching.